WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
I'm meteorologist Caitlin McGrath. Well, at least we've had nice sunshine to enjoy throughout the day because it has been really windy and really chilly, and it's going to stay breezy and cold through tonight. Temperatures will fall from the upper 30s into the mid 30s here over the next several evenings. Breezy wind coming in from the west northwest between about 10 and 15 miles per hour at least through about 9-10 o'clock tonight, and then overnight wind will finally start to diminish. But make sure you dress for the wind chill factor here over the next several hours. Now by tomorrow morning, cold once again, below freezing for everyone, 20s in many areas, even low 20s down into Front Royal, Culpeper, Manassas, right around 24 degrees in Frederick, upper 20s and low 30s for DC and southern Maryland. But at least tomorrow we cut the wind. It's going to be much more comfortable than it was today, albeit still really chilly with high temperatures only in the mid to low 40s and mostly sunny skies. By Sunday, we bring some rain back in the morning, even a few early morning snowflakes if you were up and at them really early and you live north and west of DC, but for many areas, it's just going to be a chilly and wet start to Sunday. Now, we have issued a weather impact alert because we know a lot of folks are traveling back on Sunday, and you'll likely be impacted if you're traveling in the first half of the day. That weather impact alert will go into effect at 6 o'clock Sunday morning and last until noon. A few early morning snowflakes possible before we flip over to that cold rain throughout the rest of the morning. So just give yourself some extra travel time if you are hitting the road. These showers are associated with a much bigger storm system that's impacting parts of the Midwest, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But first, do want to give you a closer look at that Sunday. This is 6 a.m. Again, some wet snowflakes possible north and west of DC, but it flips over to cold, dreary, off and on showers through much of the morning. Temperatures only in the 30s, off and on periods of rain. It's not that it's going to be that exceptionally wet, but it is a big travel day, so we do just want to help folks prepare with that weather impact alert for the first half of the day, and then throughout the afternoon and evening. It stays dry, just mostly cloudy and chilly with temperatures in the mid to low 40s. But here's that big picture, big storm that we're tracking that's developing through the middle part of the country. This is 6 o'clock Saturday morning. A massive snowstorm through parts of the Midwest. We're talking about rain in the south and east, even some stronger storms down into parts of the southeast from Texas over into Mississippi and Alabama. But a big snowstorm. This is Saturday night unfolding through the Midwest, parts of Chicago and the Great Lakes. That snow continues into Sunday morning. So again, we could see a few flakes associated with it, but more than anything, we'll just see those showers. But rain will continue to move through the south and east as we head through Sunday afternoon and evening. But we are talking about a lot of snow. You can kind of see that bullseye around Iowa into parts of Illinois. That's where we could see 9 inches to a foot. A few areas even expected to see over a foot of snow. You can bet this is going to wreak havoc on air travel as we head into the weekend. The farther out you get from that bullseye, the less snow you can expect, but still a really significant winter storm moving through the middle part of the country on one of the busiest travel weekends of the year. Now, the good news is if you are heading up to Northwest Stadium for the Commanders game on Sunday, it is trending drier. The rain will be out of here. Still mostly cloudy and really chilly with temperatures in the 40s, so definitely make sure you dress in layers, and maybe just to be safe, bring a towel so you can wipe off your seat in case it is still wet from those earlier showers. Now, looking ahead to Tuesday, we've got a better chance to see some winter weather, although it's trending wetter instead of whiter right now. But I do still feel pretty confident that some areas will see snow farther north and west from DC. For most of us, it is going to be a cold, wet rain. But I do think we will see both precipitation types as we head into Tuesday. No confidence in how much snow we can expect. There's just too much in question in terms of mainly the track of the storm and the timing that could dictate whether or not we see accumulating snow or whether it's just that cold rain. And it does look to develop by mid to late morning on Tuesday. So this is Tuesday, 6 a.m. and this is our snowier solution. I will say it favors more snow than rain, but we will expect this precipitation to move in late morning into the afternoon. And again, areas north and west do have a shot at some accumulating snow into the afternoon and evening. This is 6-7 o'clock persistent snow along parts of the I-81 corridor back into parts of western Maryland, but closer to 95, a strictly rain event before we might see a few flakes around the DC area later Tuesday night as the storm pulls away and drags in some colder air. But I really would just plan on a cold, chilly rain for now on Tuesday, maybe closer to I-81 in far western Maryland Island, you do see some accumulating snow. So still days away, lots to fine tune, but you do need to check back in over the next several days as we get a better handle on that potential snow. I just don't think the cold air that we really need is going to be there with this one. So the weather impact alert, again, only the first half of Sunday, and then we'll dry things out for the afternoon and the Commanders game Sunday night. Monday, we catch our breath before that next storm moves in on Tuesday, and then the rest of next week is looking nice and quiet, just below average with temperatures only in the 40s.